Hey everybody, it's Billy at Bakersfield Tough, and today I'm lucky enough to be driving GMC's 2013 Sierra Denali 3500, and this is the crew cab, 4-wheel drive, and which means pretty much this thing kicks butt. I mean, it's pretty much the ultimate truck for all you guys that like trucks out there. I mean, this is it. And of course, you know, I told them that anytime I did something with trucks, I had to be honest with it, and I can be honest with you with this, that this thing kicks butt. There's no doubt. One of the things that, like the other Denali that we did in our first issue, was I'm still amazed at how quiet these diesels are. They don't sound like diesels, and they don't smell like diesels, but they've got all the power of a diesel, and that's kind of really cool. I was curious to see how the acceleration would be on a dually, you know, with the 6.6 Duramax in it, and you know, it's pretty hardcore actually, and not that much far off of the Denali standard, you know, so that's pretty impressive. The one thing about this thing that I'm actually pretty surprised with is how good it tracks, and I'm sure that it's got 4 tires on the back, so I mean, I would assume that it would, but it actually handles around corners really good. I mean, it really does. It snugs up on corners pretty tight. I know, and I shouldn't tell you this, but when you have it in 4-wheel high, I mean, it has an amazing amount of forward bite on it. It has, I mean, it accelerates amazingly fast, and obviously you have the front wheels pulling it as well as the rear. So so far, I love this thing. You know, it's the creme de la creme, man, of all trucks. I mean, you start getting to the dualies, and you got a 3500. We're here at Point of this Lake, as you guys can maybe see. I thought I'd take it out here; it'd be kind of fun. So let's take a look at it. Of course, it has all the Denali trimmings that come with it. You know, it's got the chrome accents, and you got the chrome steps, and that's cool. One of the things I like about this dually is the streamline on it. I don't know if you can kind of see, but man, it is totally like streamlined. That flare out that goes over that dual wheel package on the back. This thing's obviously meant, when you get into something like this, these are hardcore towers. I mean, the amount of torque that these things produce is amazing. They're straight up meant for like 5th wheels or heavy. You can see the tongue here itself it's oversized. One of my favorite aspects about the GMC Duramax diesels is the amount of torque and power it has. I mentioned this on the first round that it felt like you're driving a space shuttle around. I mean, there's such large pieces of equipment and they accelerate so fast. And this one is probably even more so than that. I mean, we're talking about a 3500 GMC dually, you know, and it's just an amazing amount of torque that comes out of those back wheels. And the towing range on these things is probably as good as it gets, you know, when you come to buying a truck off the showroom. I mean, it is just an amazing amount of power and engineering that goes into it. Okay, so now that I got this thing home, let's take a look at some of the interior here. Of course, the Denali is all about luxury, and you can kind of see that it's all leather. I don't know if you can kind of see all this. It's really tricked out, and it's all, you know, it's all like accented with the wood grain. That's kind of the standard of the Denali. One of the things kind of cool is the you know, they say that a lot of people buy cars based on like the cup holders and stuff, and this is really cool because it's kind of got the cup holders hidden, which is kind of neat, you know. Real cool because I got all my stuff in there, and yeah, it's really cool. It's got a ton of compartments here. I would imagine that that's for change, so that's kind of neat. And of course, you got this is kind of neat too, because I hate when my cell phone it slides all over the place, or I don't have a place to put it. This actually holds your cell phones in real nice. That's neat, and it's got a huge box in here, man. I don't even know what you'd put in here, man, but it's a gargantuan. It's like a trunk. But yeah, that's nice. So anyways, let's look. Let me see if I can move this stuff out of the way. And yeah, this thing's all, of course, it's all black leather, real nice. Back seats, tons of room, you know, just real nice. The workmanship they put on the inside of these Denalis is, you know, second to none. Real good stuff. One of the things I love, let me crank this up, because one of my favorite parts of this, and you know, if you've never had it, you probably don't really think about it, but once you've actually tried it, it's pretty cool. Of course, here's the central navigation. It's got every button you can imagine on there. And let's see if this will turn on here. Okay, there we go. It should work. Let's see. Yep, there we go. This backwards camera, it's really cool, especially if you have things that you're backing hitches onto, like you got boats, race cars, trailers, anything you got you know, this makes it really cool to line it up. You can actually see, the hitch isn't on there right now, but you can actually see the ball and actually line it up. I lined it up, you know, a couple times without looking at anything. Okay, before I turn you guys loose, I wanted to get dark out here a little bit so I can show you one of my favorite things on the truck, and that is the lighting system that comes on it. Of course, it's got that light bar on the top, and on the side you can see them, and it's kind of got that semi-throwback look to it, you know? I mean, when this thing's going down the street, it looks like it's meant to haul heavy payloads. There ain't no doubt, and it is. I mean, anything that's going to be branded with GMC 3500 is going to be meant to be pulling some heavy-duty stuff. It's got all the stuff there for towing. You know, you got the towing brakes and all kinds of towing options. It's just a really cool package. And man, to be honest, the only thing I don't like is I got to give it back, man. And I don't want to give it back, but I got to. But I want to thank Motor City for letting me drive it. And of course, I always like driving their trucks. And really cool. And they got some down there, so you can go check them out if you want. And yeah, so this is Motor City's 3500 Denali, you know, 4-wheel drive dually. It's awesome. And this is Billy, and this is Bakersfield Tough.